card if your ID card was lost, stolen, damaged, or destroyed. You must bring along original documents to support your application. Don't delay. Visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area today. For more information, visit
Good evening to you. Welcome to your evening newscast for today, Thursday, May 26th. Happy 56th Independence Anniversary to you all. Let's get to the news in the details. ESSOS's environmental permit for its LISA 1 operations comes up for review next week, and as such, stakeholders are calling on the EPA to not just act as a rubber stamp and renew the permit without major reforms to deal between the partners involved. Janke called on the EPA not to renew the permit unless there is a major overhaul. Alternatively, she added, there should be a new EIA of the LISA 1 operations going forward. According to her, her recommendations for a new EIA going forward is based in part of the fact that Ghana does not have very strong laws in relation to EIAs, she lamented. However, those laws are not being implemented or enforced. Meanwhile, following some 5 months of negotiation with China Railway Construction Corporation and its partners, the Ministry of Public Works on Wednesday signed the contract for the construction of a new $260 million Demerara River Bridge. The project, which was awarded to CRCC and its partners, China Railway Caribbean Company Limited and China Railway Engineering Bureau Company Limited, will see the construction of a modern 4-lane structure linking Region 3 and 4. The new bridge, which is slated to be completed in 2 years, is set to have a lifespan of 100 years. The Caribbean COVID-19 Food Security and Livelihoods Impact Survey, which was launched by CARICOM to rapidly gather data on impacts on livelihoods, food security, and access to markets, has shown that Guyanese are adopting negative measures to cope with the ongoing difficulties associated with accessing food. The survey was implemented by the World Food Programme with support from the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO, and 4 rounds of the survey have been completed since the beginning of the pandemic. More people are skipping meals and eating less preferred food compared to April 2020. The lowest income household, it was said, were most likely to resort to negative coping strategies, with 94% reporting to have depleted savings. 64% reduced spending on essential needs, and 52% sold their productive assets. Food insecurity has further increased since April 2020. It is estimated that 58% of respondents from Guyana are moderately or severely food insecure, which is higher than the regional average, the survey found. In a bid to revive a dying fishing industry in Guyana, President Mohamed Irfan Ali is moving ahead to try out the reportedly unproven fish cage initiative at a Region 2 village on the Essequibo coast called Mainstay Wayaka. Ali made this announcement on Wednesday at the village's community ground and touted this project, quote-unquote, could have a profitability of $10 million per year. When the government first spoke about its intention of setting marine cages in Guyana, Kaieteur did some preliminary research and had found out that this form of aquaculture is still in the trial stage, even though some countries have had some degree of success with a limited number of fish species. However, the government is confident that this experiment will work in Guyana and had went ahead to set aside some $200 million for the project in this year's budget. A Texas-based company, which is where United States oil giant ExxonMobil is also headquartered, has been hired to conduct the environmental impact assessment of the company's 5th oil project, Ura Plus. Akron International is a new firm which will be carrying out the impact assessment for Exxon through its subsidiary ESSO. At a scoping exercise held to inform the EIA, Grace Rochelle, a biologist and environmentalist consultant attached to the U.S. firm, explained that she was hired by ExxonMobil and receiving no objection from the EPA to carry out the assessment. The decision to select another consultant was forced after Exxon was pursued by environmentalists who questioned the independence of the lone firm that has been conducting such studies to date, the Environmental Resource Management, ERM. And finally, at this time, leader of the opposition, Aubrey Norton, is of the view that the government has started what he believes is a deliberate move to thwart the work of the Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee. His statement comes days after the representatives of the People's Progressive Party Civic were absent from the PAC meeting purportedly due to community engagements. During a press conference on Wednesday, Norton explained that the government side was in no-show at PAC's statutory meeting on Monday, May 23, 2020, stalled the work of the committee. He said this is just the beginning. During the debates, the opposition argued that the motion is an attempt by the government to undermine transparency and accountability to the people. The government denied this and mounted that they will never seek to stymie the work of the Public Accounts Committee. And with that, we've come to the end of your evening newscast on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Once again, from all of us here at Team Kaieteur Radio, a happy 56th Independence Anniversary.